I just don't give up. My whole life growing up, he said, you got to be like a bulldog. And he said, and so my ex-wife had a big stuffed bulldog made with the name Tenacity on the side of it.
That's cool.
And so they go, and that's what I say. You're out there in the trenches in real estate, and it's horrible right now. It's bad for you. Just don't quit. Don't quit. You can't lose if you don't quit. I mean, if I'm running that marathon, I might not win. I might be last. I might be crawling across the finish line, but I'm gonna finish. The bulldog. Once he bites into something, he ain't letting go.
Welcome to the Texas Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview Texas real estate professionals from active real estate investors, lenders, property managers, and many others that provide goods and services into the real estate investing industry in the great state of Texas. Our goal is simple: to share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level, and to meet the pros that can help you get there. Texas Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and entrepreneurs build the business they need to live the life that they've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
All right. Hey, guys, welcome back to our show. I'm your host, John Harcar, and I'm here today with Sean Riley. And with Sean, we're going to talk about, besides his journey in real estate and what he's currently doing, we're going to talk about, his passion, his product, and it's MiCard. It's a digital business card. We'll talk more about that as we go on. Sean, welcome to our show.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, John.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you on here. Look forward to talking to you. Because our audience might not know much about you, why don't you give an idea of, your background, what got you into to business, to real estate, what you're currently doing?
Well, I mean, I was raised in music, and my dad was an entrepreneur, so I kind of grew up in that kind of that world. And sang gospel music during high school. Went to school on a tour bus, and then ended up saying, that's right. That's back in the hairband days when Poison and Motley Crue and Guns
There
N'
you go.
Roses were big, and I was
Right.
like, I want to do that. I don't want to sing gospel music with a bunch of old people anymore. I want to go to Hollywood, and so I went to Hollywood with $100 and was signed within 2 weeks, and was in a pretty big hair band out there, and so then, when grunge took over and killed hair bands, it kind of destroyed my career, because I didn't want to do what they were doing. So
Right.
I left and came back to Texas, and just started on my business journey. And I've done it. I've done it all. I mean, I've been in the oil business. I own a tequila company, and that keeps me pretty busy. But I had a friend, after I got out of the oil business, I got into digital marketing and reputation marketing. I was one of the first to be able to offer a business a way to build their Google reviews, their 5-star reviews,
Okay.
all of that, which is critical today. But then it got saturated. Everybody started doing it, and I was like, nah, I want out. But while I was doing that, I met a guy named Pat Hayes, who was a realtor, and he said, do my marketing for me, help me get my real estate career, going. And I said, okay. So we started, and he started taking off, and became one of the top, realtors in San Antonio. And then one day he came to me and he said, hey man, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm switching brokerages. I'm going to EXP, this little no name little brokerage that no one had heard of. And he said, they actually do what you do for me, but they do it for free. I said, so you're firing me? He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm not firing you. You're one of my friends, but I just,
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Not good business to pay you.
Right.
Yeah. When I can get it for free. And we'll talk about that with MiCard too. But he said, why don't you join me? I said, I'm not going to do it. I have no desire to be an actual realtor. And I was just too stubborn to look at their system and how they did things. And so now, 10 years later, he's got over 5,000 agents in his network, and they're selling 1,400 houses a month. And it's like, and he loves to tell that story every time we're together, every time we're on a Zoom together, because he's also one of my partners in MiCard. And he's like, yeah, Sean said no. That was his first phone call. He likes to, when he joined EXP, and I said no. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, one of the biggest business regrets I have. But it kind of got me in the real estate world. And, and just through the course of that and the course of working and doing some stuff with Pat, we found MiCard and got connected with Ralph Perrone in Florida, who is the CEO and the founder. 26 years in the trenches of real estate, top 1% in the nation, 10 years running. And, $2.5 billion worth of real estate sold. He does a lot of commercial stuff now,
Okay.
but he's kind of put it all on the shelf just to build a MiCard that he created for those realtors out in the trenches. And I don't know about all your listeners, but since that NAR lawsuit, man, things are going crazy for realtors. You know, it's tough out there. And so we just decided that, we want a platform to give them that, you might be using a paper card. Well, stop. Don't. I tell people all the time when they hand me a paper card, I go, where'd you get this? Bedrock? Or is your name Fred Flintstone?
Right.
Where'd you get this? But you might be using something like Blink or Link or Popple, and you're out there using it. But there's something better that's actually made for realtors, and we'll get into some of those features here in just a minute.
Yeah, definitely. So you got into digital marketing, and at that point, I mean, was it a hard thing to do as far as creating a digital card versus what you were doing before in the digital world?
No, the card was just, I mean, it took time. It took time, and it took a lot of money to get it right. And we studied like every digital platform out there. We studied Link, Blink, Popple, Dot. We studied them all. And what we did was we kind of built a Frankenstein that ended up becoming, the master of the universe. We took all the good features from all of these great platforms and brought them together. And then we added more stuff to it, that they can't touch us, because Blink and Link and Popple, they're never going to let you use it for free. And then on top of that, once you get to sharing it, they're never going to send you a check.
Yeah.
We have a built-in revenue generator that actually we pay you to share MiCard.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you had all these, I mean, there's all these other different companies. Why did you feel a need to make yours more robust, more involved, more offerings?
It's our personality, and it's Ralph's personality. He's like, if we're going to do it, let's dominate. Let's make something that nobody else can touch, and let's be number one in the space. And that's why that's his philosophy in real estate. That's why he's been a top 1% in the nation 10 years in a row. Because everything he does, my dad said anything worth doing is worth overdoing. And
100%.
so, that's what we're doing. And we've got more stuff coming that's going to blow people's minds with this. And yeah, I mean, we just fixed something that was broken, and we're giving realtors, and that was how it started. We got the card, the app, because it's an app driven. And
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
we got it all, done and ready to beta test. So we took it to the App Store and to Google Play, and they go, yeah, we'll let you, put your app on our store and use it here, and you can launch it here and keep it here and all that, but we want 30% of all your money forever. And Ralph was like, time to call the lawyers. Nope.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. And so the lawyers, about $120,000 later, came back with the brilliant idea. We'll just use the Netflix model. Everybody knows Netflix. You go to the App Store, you download Netflix, but when you hit that subscription button, it takes you off the App Store to the servers, and all financial transactions are done off the app. So Netflix doesn't owe the App Store any money because no money was changed hands on the app.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went with that. And that's kind of how that story. And so, we could pocket the 30%, but we added to it. And so now we give away 40% back to the people that share their MiCard and bring in new subscribers.
That's awesome.
And then we allow them, we have like I told you earlier, we have that break even point, the where you bring in 3 people and you're paying $30 a month for the Pro card with all the videos and bells and whistles. Well, you say, I don't want to pay $30 anymore. Great. As you're sharing your card, when 3 people get a Pro card and join at the $30 level, you're free now. You don't have to pay anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Blink and Link and Popple, great platforms, but they're never going to let you use it for free.
Right.
And then you'll get it. The 4th person, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 100th, we pay you money.
And how are you out there marketing this? I mean, is there
word of mouth,
word of mouth?
and social media, but it's by realtors or a lawyer or a plumber or a band. I've got some of the biggest musicians, rock musicians on the planet using MiCard now. And
awesome.
So they give their information to people. People, oh, how do I get in touch with you? Do you have an Instagram? Do you have Facebook? What's your number? They just pull out their phone, show their QR code, or you can just text your link. You don't have to use the QR code. You can just text a link and it opens up on their phone. They click save contact, and then they're asked to reciprocate their information back. They don't have to, but we want their information. And a realtor wants that information that goes into the CRM. They can put them in a drip campaign and forget about it.
Yep.
And that's basically what it is. When you see it, I'll send you my link, but when you see it, you go, wow, everything you can do with this thing. And I mean, we haven't even talked about the customer loyalty program with, all the retailers that comes in the card.
Yeah.
We have a circle of trust, or you can name it whatever you want. But John, how many realtors out there sell a house, and what do new homeowners ask? If you sell a house with a pool, do you got a guy? Do you know a good pool guy? Do you know a plumber? Do you know a landscaper? And then the realtors are out there giving these companies leads and not getting paid for it. Well, we've got a system inside the MiCard for that. That's your circle, your inner circle of, say, your plumber, your landscaper, your pool guy, your roofer, your your electrician, these kind of people. You through MiCard, you can structure a deal, the referral fee with them, and then put their links on your MiCard, and then MiCard will track it when your customer, when your new homeowner clicks on that pool guy, it'll track that deal and make sure that you get paid from your pool guy.
I love that. And I love that. I love that benefit. So let's talk about some of the other benefits that MiCard provides, as opposed to maybe some of the other companies, or
Well, I mean, we have our we call it a customer loyalty program where your customers are, your clients, your real estate clients, where they can get discounts, cash back, coupons from over 17,000 now retailers that we have, like Lowe's, Home Depot, Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Ulta, Sephora for the ladies, they like the makeup, and Forever 21. My daughter's 11. She loves Hot Topic. So I put a Hot Topic button on my MiCard, and she has her own MiCard. And she has a Hot Topic button on her MiCard. So if she wants something from Hot Topic, she goes to her own card, clicks Hot Topic, buys what she wants with my money, but at least commission is coming
Comes back. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we offer that. So as a realtor, you can have places in your MiCard. We just call it, my retailers. You can name it in the back office. You can name it whatever you want,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, new homeowner comes in and they need towels and they want fresh sheets. They want new stuff and new dishes. Well, great. Go to my MiCard and click Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
Or go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, go to Walmart. And then every time someone shops through their MiCard, they automatically get a commission outside of our income generator just for sharing the card.
So did you go to all these companies and bring all this stuff in? Did you, how did you get all these retailers?
We've had to, like manually upload all this stuff and build the whole design the back end of it. But we actually partnered with another company that partners with Fortune 500 companies like, Hewlett Packard and all these big companies, but they pay $100,000 a month for this platform and to have access and all the back end. And we give it to the realtor for, for 10 or 30 bucks a month. And then free if they get 3 people.
That's awesome.
And that's the design. It's 3 and free is what we call it.
3 and free. I love that. What do you think have been, I like to ask this question before we wrap up, and before we get the contact info. What are some of the keys to your success, right? You've done a lot, it seems like, right? You pushed through. What are some of the things that you feel that really got you to where you're at?
Quit. I don't give up until it doesn't matter if I'm running a marathon, which I don't. You can tell. I don't run. I would take a car to the mailbox if I could.
Right.
But I just don't give up. My dad, my whole life growing up, he said you got to be like a bulldog, and he said, and so my ex-wife had a big stuffed bulldog made with the name Tenacity on the side of it.
That's cool.
And so they go, and that's what I say. You're out there in the trenches in real estate, and it's horrible right now. It's bad for you. Just don't quit. Don't quit. You can't lose if you don't quit. I mean, if I'm running that marathon, I might not win. I might be last. I might be crawling across the finish line, but I'm gonna finish. And that's what it's all about. I just the bulldog. If you want him to open his jaws, you're gonna have to kill him and pry his jaws open, because once he bites into something, he ain't letting go.
Yep. No, I got
And that's
it.
all you have to do.
Yep.
And surround yourself with smarter people than you. Always be the dumbest and poorest person in the room, and have a mentor that will call you out on your BS
100%.
and kick you in the butt and make you, productive.
100%. I love it. If there's someone on here that's they're still passing out business cards and they want to get a new MiCard, or they want to reach out and talk to you, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, you can always shoot me a text. I love getting text, 210-833-3326, or I'll send you the link if you'll have links on this. I'm sure you can have like links. Like I'll send you the link to my MiCard, and that way they can look at it. They can go to the bottom and click get your MiCard, and it has everything I do. I mean, I'm executive producing a movie, a Hollywood movie right now. So you'll be able to see the trailer for that on my MiCard.
Nice. What's the movie called?
Everything I do is on my MiCard. Everything in one place with one link.
That's awesome. What's the name of the movie?
All In.
All In.
Starring Kellen Lutz from the Twilight saga, and he was Hercules. He was in Expendables 3.
Okay.
It's super inspirational. It's about a true story about the New York Giant, Chase Blackburn, who the Giants cut him twice at the beginning of this. He tried out, they cut him. First game, they tried him out again, they cut him, and then he went back to teaching school, and then they called him again, and he got the gig, and during the Super Bowl against the Patriots, Tom Brady escapes. And this is what I want to come back to tenacity and don't give up. He didn't give up. His third try with the Giants, he got it. And in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady escapes a sack and launches one, and who intercepts it and changes the dynamic of the game? Chase Blackburn intercepts Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, and the Giants go on to win the Super Bowl.
Yep, I remember that.
And so that's what the movie's about.
That's so awesome, man. That's
faith,
so
family,
cool.
and football.
I love it. Well, Sean, I appreciate you coming on here and sharing all that. Guys, if you want to get a MiCard, we'll put his contact information in the show notes so you guys can reach out to him. But
definitely, we'd love to talk to him.
Appreciate all you shared, Sean. Thank you for coming on here, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for joining us for today's show. If you're looking to take your business and your life to the next level, you really need to learn more about the Investor Fuel Mastermind. It's your shortcut to success. To learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other amazing entrepreneurs, 100% financing on your deals, member-only discounts, and so much more, please visit investorfuel.com/Texas. By the way, Investor Fuel is even Texas-based. Also, if you're interested in applying to be a guest on this very show, the Texas Real Estate Pro Show, please visit investorfuel.com/Texas. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube or your favorite podcast app so you never miss another episode. We'll see you on the next show.